I think that he's the type of person that every community should have at least one Mr. Buyck.
I have no better role model than Billy Buyck when it comes to good business ethics.
My dad always said that you need to give back to your community, and I think that he has certainly embodied that. Bill and I grew up in the wonderful small town of St. Matthews. He graduated from St. Matthews High School and enrolled at the University of South Carolina in the business school. If Bill and I ever misbehaved, Mother always threatened us that if y'all don't straighten up, you're going to college at Clemson. And we would straighten up real quick.
It is very definitely a Gamecock house. If you can't find Billy Buyck in Clarendon County, then there must be a sporting event happening in Columbia, because he's only in one of two places.
Bill went into banking in Orangeburg, and eventually he became the president of the Bank of Clarendon in Manning. He expanded the bank to branches in Somerton, Santee, Waibu, and Sumter.
Billy Buyck is a man of few words, but he is someone that you really want to follow in his footsteps.
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people in our community doesn't know Mr. Buyck, because a lot of work that he does behind the scenes. He's not seeking attention, he's not seeking fame.
People, no matter all walks of life, no matter what field of business they're in, they come to him and ask for his advice and guidance.
I believe the first time I met him was on a visit to his bank. So talk about being a little anxious and nervous, and he welcomed me with open arms.
Bill not only was an outstanding banker, but he was a very outstanding member of the Clarendon County community.
If you don't have a servant's heart, then you're not genuine in what you're doing, and it comes second nature to him.
To me, it's like his whole being is about making sure that he leaves the community better for those who come behind us.
You can tell by the employees of the bank. I mean, it's definitely from the top down, and all of his employees are servant-minded as well.
Mr. Buyck is the kind of person that if you want to change the world, you start with yourself. And I think he started with himself, and then he found himself in a position where he could also help change other people and help improve their lives and their communities.
His wife, Frances Reedy Buyck, was the first woman graduate of the MBA program in business at the university.
After she passed away, we established a fellowship in her honor to help other future female bankers in South Carolina.
She was very much interested in advancing the university's business program, as was Bill, so that was a very natural thing for the family to do, to establish that scholarship in her honor and memory.
In 2001, he was awarded the Independent Banker of the Year by the Independent Banks of South Carolina. So I don't think that I have to be the one to say he is an icon. The banking community recognizes that. Well,
I personally think that it says a lot about the University of South Carolina that they would recognize someone who we obviously think is wonderful, but comes from a rural part of South Carolina. As humble as a man as he is, I can honestly say I've never seen him more excited to receive an award in the 46 years that I've known him.